Okay, let's see if everything is working. All right. I'm gonna check to see if there's any comments. Good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness, I can never do this without technical difficulties. So I'm sorry I'm a couple minutes late. Good morning, Shirley. Thank you for joining. I was ready to go at 10:30, and then for some reason my StreamYard software wasn't picking up the camera from my computer, so I had to get that sorted. Good morning, Betty. If somebody could confirm that you can hear me okay, that would be fantastic. You can hear and see me. Thank you, Shirley. You knew I was going to ask that question. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well. Good morning, Nicole. Thank you for joining, everybody. It's Sunday, May the 15th, and oh my goodness, does it ever feel like summer here in Markham, Ontario? It's fantastic weather. It's a beautiful Sunday. We are still in the midst of home renovations for those that have been following for a while. And so I had a little bit of a late start because we're staying with my parents, and I'm still trying to maintain some consistency with my live streams. So I get up in the morning and I have my coffee and I get my kids sorted, and then I come back to my house in the craft studio because it's just too difficult to move everything to my parents' house. So welcome everyone. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Zara Premji. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and creative coach in Markham, Ontario, Canada. I see lots of friends joining. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to show you a really cute card today. So if you can stick around, I think you might like it. It's got pink and it's got forest friends, and I love it. I love it so much. So I'm going to show you a really cute card. Let me just talk a little bit about myself. I'll tell you a little bit about me for those that are watching for the first time, and then I promise we'll get right to the crafting. So I am a mom of three. I have two teenagers, 16, 13, well, actually 15 turning 16 in 2 days. And I have a 13-year-old and I have an 8-year-old. We have a very, very busy life, and I work also as an occupational therapist in the school system 4 days a week. And I support students with special needs in and helping them be successful in their school day. So I say that because you could probably imagine just from me listing those things that it's a very, very busy life for us. And I often was finding myself just constantly doing the day-to-day with work and parenting and keeping up the house and all the things until 9 years ago when I was invited to a stamping workshop. And I had no idea what I was getting into. I just knew that I needed a break from everything. And I was beyond shocked when I found that I actually loved what we were doing. We were making cards, and I've always been one that loved giving and receiving cards. And so I was like, this is totally my jam. So I decided to buy a whole bunch of stuff because I felt like this was an outlet, something that could fit into my busy life. And then I very soon realized that I really love sharing it with other people. So I love to do classes, workshops, events. Right now, I've kind of slowed down a little bit with them just because we're not living in the house and it's kind of crazy. Although we have a huge registration for upcoming stamp camp, which I'm really excited about, and hoping to kind of just get moving with some of those things as our house gets settled. So one of the things I love to do is a live stream crafting tutorial. So I love to share tips and ideas for any level of crafter. So whether you're a beginner, never touched it before, or you're an avid crafter, I'm always hoping to give you ideas and inspiration. Let me pause and say good morning to some friends. Hello, Carmen, Kathy, Jenny. Jenny's also going through home renovation. Sorry if you are upset that I outed that. But we're like sharing messages with each other. What did you pick for your sink? What did you pick for this? What did you pick for that? So we're literally like living parallel lives with home renovations. Good morning, Haida. Hello, Sonia. Thank you for sharing. Good morning, Amy from Indiana. Hello, Emma. Emma, what time is it where you are? Because I know it's nowhere near what time it is here. You're having a lovely Sunday. Good morning, Linda. It's in the 90s there. I'm guessing that's very warm. I don't know Fahrenheit very well. I'm only like I can't do the conversion, but it's like 27 degrees Celsius. In fact, it was 27 degrees at 7 a.m. So you can just imagine how balmy it is. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Janice. Janice is looking forward to stamp camp. Yes, so am I. Hello, Janice French. Okay, good morning, Alana. Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen you online, so I hope you're doing okay. Okay, so it's 3:40 for Emma in the UK, right, Emma? All right. I woke up this morning and I said to my husband, "Did you know that 2 weeks ago today we were getting ready to leave Jamaica? Like we still are feeling the sadness of we love Jamaica. We loved our vacation there. We celebrated our 20th anniversary. And so it was just a lovely time and we were happy to be back with the kids, but we are also missing just the relaxation, the good food, the music, being poolside, reading books, all that stuff. So 2 weeks ago today we were getting ready to head back. But anyways, I'm going to get started with some crafting. So let me show you what we're going to be playing with today. I apologize for the weird shadows and glares. I don't know. I've tried everything and I can't seem to get this lighting right. Um, but I had a great suggestion for someone who said put the light under the camera mount, and so I've tried that. So I think it's a little better, but it's still not ideal. Okay, for those that are new to Stampin' Up, I always kind of share and I err on the side of like speaking to those that are not familiar at all with what I do or what we do here. Stampin' Up is a company that sells all sorts of card making and paper crafting products. And every year we come out with a new catalog full of amazing goodies that make us want to spend all our money and just give us so much joy with paper crafting. So when I look through the catalog, there are some things that I'm like, I have to have them because they're floral or because they're pink. And then there are other ones where I'm like, that is just too cute or that is just too versatile to not get it. So in terms of cuteness factor, the Happy Forest Friends was one where I was like, oh yes, for sure, I need to get this. So I recently got my shipment of new product and I opened up the box and this was one of the first things that I wanted to play with. So today we are going to be playing with some parts of this suite. So a suite is basically a collection of products and they coordinate together, although they can be used with other products as well. So I'm going to be pulling in a couple of different products that are not included on these pages, but for the most part, I will be using this stamp set, the coordinating dies, and then this gorgeous paper called Happy Forest Friends. Carmen loves all the bears. So excited for this set. Yes, it is so cute. So the stamp set it has 15 stamps and it is a red rubber stamp set, which we call cling stamps. So if you look through the catalog and you see cling, what it means is that it's red rubber, but that once you add the sticker, that it's going to cling really nicely to the block. Okay, so you need a clear block to use either our photopolymer or our red rubber stamps, but you only need one block for the whole stamp set. Like as long as you get the largest size block, you can use it and interchange the different stamps. So today I'm going to show you how I attach my stickers to the stamp. So you can see this is very brand new and I've just pulled out one of the stamps, but I'm going to show you my trick for putting on the stickers onto the stamps. We're also going to be playing with I've got the wrong set of dies here. Oh goodness, hold on. We have a little bit of a crisis here. I am like such a hot mess some days, and then I look for, what did I do with these dies? We're gonna need the dies, so that's gonna be a problem, unless I put it in the wrong, I think I may have put it in the wrong envelope. The dies are called Happy Forest dies. I've got them in the wrong envelope, but thankfully we have the right dies. So these are the Happy Forest dies, and they have these cute dies that will cut out the images in the stamp set. So the bear, the owl, the fox, the little tree stump. And then we've got other ones that are more detailed. Okay, so I'm not going to be using a ton of the dies today, but I am going to be using the one that cuts out the bear. And I'm going to show you a new product that we have just re-released called the magnetic plate. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Debbie. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining, everyone. So I'm going to be showing you our new magnetic plate. So Stampin' Up! Had a magnetic plate. It wasn't meeting our standards for quality, which are super high. So Stampin' Up! Discontinued it for a while, and we have all been waiting and waiting and waiting for the magnetic plate to be re-released, and it's now finally available. And I'm going to be using it for the first time with all of you. And so what else am I going to be using? I'm going to be using the Timber 3D embossing folder. So this is a really good embossing folder for this suite because it's got the wood grain and adds really cute texture. And then, yeah, I'm going to pull in some other goodies as we go. So are you guys ready to get started? Tell me if you want to see the card, because I mean, it's super cute if I do say so myself. Okay, how about this? If you don't want to see the card, look away because I'm going to show it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is the card. Oh, this lighting doesn't do it justice, but it's so cute, if I do say so myself. I think anything with pink and cute little bears, it just has to be called cute. Okay, so you may look now if you were trying to resist. So I've got a few pieces already pre-cut. Now, what I realized is, so actually, I forgot to show you the paper. So the paper is called Happy Forest Friends, and I think this one just warrants being able to take it all out and show you all of the beautiful patterns. But one thing I want to point out with our designer series paper is it'll show you on the back which colors coordinate. So as you can see here, we've got basic gray, blushing bride, hello pink, calypso coral, mossy meadow, old olive, Sahara sand, smoky slate, soft suede, and so saffron. So that is a really great jumping off point to help you know what color ink and cardstock you might want to use to pair with the paper. Although it's not necessary, if you find something else you have that you want to use, by all means, go ahead. This is the pattern that I'm going to be using today because I couldn't resist the pink berries here. And then it's got these beautiful shades of green. And then on the back, we've got this cute little circular pattern. And then this one here is so cute with the mushrooms. And then on the back, we have this like sort of pink and coral colored heart pattern. And there are 2 of each 12 by 12 sheet in this pattern pack. This one here has these really cute, like it's a beautiful scene. You can use this in a home decor piece. You can, you know, cut it up and use other parts of it in your crafting projects. And then on the back, we have this really nice pale yellow sort of boho chevron print. I sometimes just like to make up words. So I, you know, not make up words, but just pull in whatever words are coming to mind. So if that doesn't make sense, you hopefully know what I mean. Then we've got this really beautiful birch tree. I'm assuming these are birch trees. I think that's what they are, with the cute little mushrooms and foliage at the bottom. Some of you must get such a chuckle out of me trying here to pretend I know all the things about plants and greenery. And then we have this beautiful green pattern. And what I love about the patterns on the other side is that they're not necessarily like a forest or woodland theme. You can use them with all sorts of other patterns. We've got this one here with the tree rings, and then, oh, I hadn't seen this one. It's super cute. So yeah, really, really great patterns. Some are very thematic, and then other ones are just very neutral, like this one with the diagonal hearts everywhere. So really, really cute paper. Even if you don't necessarily want the whole suite, I would say the paper and the colors within it are a must-have in your kind of crafting collection because they're so nice and neutral. Let me find a spot to put this down. All right, so let's get started. I've talked a lot this morning. I say that every week. The reason that I was cued to show you the paper is because when I originally pulled out my paper and my original card, I actually used gray granite, thinking this was smoky slate. So I'm going to change up the card base a little bit on this one, but you'll see it's a very subtle difference. And I'll show you both side by side at the end. Okay. So everything that I'm using can be ordered in my online store. So if you, oh, I should move this link in a second, but if you see zarapremji.com and you go there, you can certainly sign up for my mailing list. And I also have a link to my online store there. So I'll put it up again at the end, but just so you are aware, everything that we're using can be purchased in my online store. So I'm going to start by taking my card base and I'm going to take my designer series paper piece. So I'm just using this as the backdrop for the card. And I'm going to just stick this down because I don't really need to do anything with it. So I kind of figure why not just stick it down and get it out of the way. All right. And then I've got this circle punch, or it's called a decorative circle. This is actually one of our new punches. Let me see if I can show you in the catalog where you can find it. This is a new punch and it's on page 153. This will be great for layering, like if you want to layer a regular smooth circle onto this layered circle, this decorative circle, you can do that. I'm just using it kind of as a backdrop for my card. I just wanted to add a little bit of visual interest. So I'm going to put that there. And now we're going to pull out the cut and emboss machine. Actually, we'll do that in a second. I'm going to stamp first. So I'm going to use my crumb cake ink. I've already got the bear on the stamp. Okay. And I'm just going to ink this up in crumb cake, which is not listed as one of the colors on the paper, but I just thought that this bear needs to be in crumb cake. Okay, so he's a light brown, cute little bear. I forgot to mention to you that the inspiration for this card came from my niece who just turned 1, and we're going out to celebrate hers and my sister's birthday. Our family has a lot of May birthdays. So last week on Mother's Day was my mom's 70th, and then my niece was on May 10th. I have 2 cousins on May 14th and 15th. My youngest sister is on May 15th. And then my eldest son, Zachary, is on May 17th. So we have lots and lots of birthdays to celebrate. Okay, let me talk a little bit about how to mount or put the stickers onto your stamps. So people do this in different ways. What I like to do is just peel off half of the backing. So all of the stickers will have kind of a paper backing, and it's cut in the middle. Okay, so I only like to pull off one because that allows me time to position my stamp. So what I'm now going to do is I want to make sure that the edge of the left side of my stamp matches up with the edge of the sticker here that hasn't been peeled off. So I'm just kind of matching it to the outline of that sticker, and the outline of the sticker is exactly the same as the outline of the stamp. Okay, so once that's done, then I know that it's fairly accurate. I can now pull this off, and then I leave this flat and I just peel off the rest of the sticker, and then that's stuck down really well. Okay, so let me do that, and we're going to do a little bit of heat embossing. Now this little die cut is from the Forest Friends dies. And so I'm going to just use the thanks. I already did my niece's birthday card, so I'm just going to do a thank you card because I do tend to use these a lot. Oh, Emma, you're going to need to get this. I would love to see what you create with this because I could just, oh my goodness, you're such a beautiful stamper. I would love to see what you would create with this. So I'm going to stamp the thanks onto this cute little die, and I'm going to heat emboss it. There's also a stamp that says welcome baby. And so if you, have friends that are having babies or grandchildren, people that are having, if you have grandchildren being born and things like that, this is a really great stamp set for that. But I think any age, any style would love a card using this suite. It's super versatile and it's just so darn cute. Okay, so I am going to heat emboss this in gold. I tried in white, but because I'm using a really light green, it wasn't showing up very well. So let me grab my heat tool. Okay, hang on. I better do I have a little brush here? Hang on 1 second, friends. I have a little brush, and I'm just going to get rid of that excess embossing powder. Okay, here we go. Hello, Bobby. Shirley, I'm not sure if you can hear me if I talk right now, so I'll tell you as soon as I'm done heat embossing. Okay. Can you see how that's turning shiny? Okay, so let me just hold this up close so you can see that shiny gold, okay? I just love that. I thought it was so cute. Shirley, I'm using Blushing Bride. Okay, so hopefully that helps. It's the one that's listed on the back of the paper. So I love that feature because it just takes the guesswork out of the crafting for me. Okay, so now we're going to use our cut and emboss machine, and I'm going to show you how this awesome magnetic plate works. Okay, so this is the magnetic plate. Okay, it's super heavy, it's super thick, and what it really is designed to do is to hold your dies in place. Now, there is a sheet that comes with it that tells you what the sandwich is supposed to look like. The one that is enclosed is actually incorrect. So what you just need is your platform. So this is number 1. Then you use your magnetic cutting plate, which is number 5. You put down your cardstock, you put down your dies. Oh, I love this I'm so excited. Okay, now watch. So what's going to happen is I'm like shifting this around, turning it side to side, and you can see that the die is not moving. So this helps when, especially when you're cutting out an image, it just helps to keep your die in place so that you don't, it doesn't end up shifting as you're running it through the cut and emboss machine. So I've got my roller ready to go. Now, I hope this stayed because my plates, my clear plate is a little warped. Okay, it is amazing. Such a good cutting job. Okay, let me just show you that. So this magnetic plate, if you use die cuts, it's a must-have. I would highly recommend it. It does leave a cut mark on your cutting plate. So you can see that I now have the outline of the bear on my cutting plate. That will happen, but it's very, very sturdy, so it should not warp. It's really, oh my gosh, I'm super excited about this. Oh, sorry, Bobby, I missed your question. Thanks, Carmen. Yes, forest friends. Happy forest friends. Okay, so now I'm using my Timber 3D embossing folder. And again, I'm using a cardstock color that's listed on the paper pack called Mossy Meadow. And I'm just gonna grab my specialty plate. So I know you guys can't see very well what I'm doing, but I'm putting my embossing folder down, and I'm gonna use my specialty plate, which comes with the cut and emboss machine. This is definitely a well thought out tool and comes with almost everything that you need. The magnetic plate is not included, but I would highly recommend it. It's fantastic. Okay, so we've got that, and I'm gonna move my cut and emboss machine out of the way. We're almost ready to assemble. So I just wanted a little banner end on my embossed piece here. So I'm just gonna cut that with my paper snips. All right. Ah, am I gonna regret that? Yes, I am. Okay. All right, so here we have our embossed piece here. Okay, so hopefully that helped to show you how to do all of these different parts. So now we're gonna start to assemble. And I'm gonna take my Stampin' Seal and I'm gonna stick this down. So I'm just starting to now put down the pieces of my card, okay? So I've got my beautiful embossed banner. And then I'm not doing anything with this circle. You could, if you wanted to stamp little things on it, or you wanted to, you could do anything that you want with this, friends. Everything that I do is easily modified. You can change all sorts of things up. And now I'm gonna grab my dimensionals. We'll put our little bear on and we'll pop them up like so. And then we will put our sentiment. Why does this seem so easy? I feel like I'm missing something. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the side that's going to sit on the bear, and then I'm going to put one dimensional on the other side just to make it level with the bear. Now in my original card, I put my linen thread down here, but because I have a cute little hole, like that makes it look like a tag, I'm going to put my twine there. Good morning, Gail. I was thinking about this morning as I designed this card this morning because we were out all weekend and I'm not in my craft studio very much because I'm living at my parents' house. And so anyway, as I was designing, I was thinking about what ribbon or twine I would put on here. And I gravitated again towards linen thread. And it made me realize that if I had to pick one ribbon or twine from the entire catalog, like if I could only use one for the rest of my crafting life, it would be linen thread. I don't know, I just love it. It's just so cute and fun, and it matches everything. Like there's really not a card you couldn't put this on, I don't think. Which begs the question, what do you think would be your go-to, I think that's going to go that way. What would be your go-to ribbon, twine, thread? Like if you could only craft with one embellishment, actually not even embellishment, ribbon or twine, what would it be? I'm interested to know. What are people's favorites? Which one do you use the most? Okay. Yes, linen thread. Hello, Lorraine. Okay, so I don't know. I'm kind of winging it now with this thread because it's a little different than what I had done with my original card. I don't know. Maybe it's going to go this way. That's the thing about glue dots is once you put down your thread, you can kind of tweak it, move it around. It's all good. Now my favorite part. This is when I got really like I literally squealed when I saw these embellishments because they have pink on them. Like I don't know. I couldn't handle it. It was so cute. So these are the new solid faceted gems. They have gorgeous colors. They're so vibrant and beautiful. And two of my most favorite colors in the whole Stampin' Up! Catalog are Blushing Bride and Pool Party. And to see both of them on the same sheet, it's like, I don't know, it's like Stampin' Up! Just was thinking, what would Zara love to see in an embellishment? And then they went ahead and created it. Is that wishful thinking? So I'm going to use, I hate this lighting right now. It really is not doing justice to anything that I'm doing right now. I'm a little annoyed, but I'm going to use the pink ones, of course. And I'm just going to take one small, one large up here, and then one more small one down here. Ah, I love it. It's so cute. It's these little moments when you're crafting. Like this is why paper crafting is such an effective outlet because it's like little moments. Like you cut something in your cut and emboss machine and you're like, oh, that was fun. Or you add a cute little embellishment. You're like, oh my God, that's so cute. Like it's just those little moments all grouped into one crafting session that just makes paper crafting so fun and easy. All right, friends, let me show you a little close up. I'm again sorry about the lighting, but hopefully you can get a sense of what it looks like. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. If I darken it a little bit, there's a bit less of a glare, I guess. I don't know. So that's the card. This is the original. So I mentioned that I was doing a birthday card for my niece. And so I used the sentiment that says this calls for a celebration. And then I'm going to stamp happy birthday inside. But her nursery or her room, because she's now over, yeah, her nursery, her room is a Forest Friends theme. So it was like perfect. And it just made my job easier to pick out what I was going to play with. So one with the celebration one. And this, I just used the new stylish shapes dies to cut that banner. I'm going to show you close up so you can see the little dots on around the edge, and I heat embossed that in gold. And then this one, again, I used the die from the set and used the thanks sentiment. So that is it for me today, friends. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, everything that I've used today can be ordered from our annual catalog. If you need help putting together an order, or if your wish list is really long, I have an amazing deal to share with you where you can get all sorts of amazing stuff, including any of the products that I've used today for a really low price. So please do get in touch if you want more information about that. I'm just going to stop and read the comments for a second. All right, lots of people are saying this is such a cute card. And thank you, Betty. Betty says, I love it too, and it's because I've seen you use it. The linen thread, right? I think we were talking. Oh, I stopped. I didn't read all those comments. Everyone's saying linen thread. Everyone loves linen thread. You guys are my people. You are all my people. Okay, yeah, the gems are super fun. Lorraine loves the sweet. Okay, Janice loves the Baker's Twine Essentials, which kind of has like a linen thread type look in it. So, all right, friends. Well, thank you so much for joining, and I hope. Oh goodness, my AirPods. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Hang on. All right. I can't get through a video without some sort of technical difficulty, but hopefully you guys can hear me. I wanted to just sign off and say thanks so much for joining me this morning. I hope you all have a fabulous day and week ahead. I'm hoping that by next weekend, we'll be close to moving back home and have a little bit of normalcy with our schedule. Next weekend, I may or may not jump on live. We do have my cousin's wedding. It's a long weekend. So if I can get my act together, I will be here. If not, then I will see you 2 Sundays from now. Thanks, everybody. I hope you all have a fabulous day and enjoy the sunshine. Bye.